It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
So, so if you're interested in getting Captain Leon Muhammad's book, call the number that you just saw. Also, if you want to ask Captain Leon Muhammad a question, feel free to send me a cash app at SILENTHEROS, and I will gladly send it over. Or if you just want to support the captain, putting in a lot of work on the platform, man, and I appreciate him. So you asked me an interesting question. Go ahead, feel free.
My question is that why you don't have love for Reverend Al Sharpton
Oh yes.
and our brother, the former shadow senator from D.C., Reverend Jesse Lewis Jackson.
Because one, Jesse Jackson took the money and said, "Run, Jesse, run," but he never ran back to the black community. Um,
How did you know that?
go drink some water,
When,
champ.
yeah, go ahead.
No, take your time, man. No, no, go ahead. I'll wait for you.
I got Captain Ring yesterday. So you saying
Take your time.
Jesse, Jesse ran. So you making fun, run Jesse up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that Ron, you a rapper too? Let me guess, man. You was in boxing. You was a politician, and you was a rapper. You making
Oh,
fun. Run,
that's
Jesse,
your
run.
brother.
You a
You
rapper
should,
too.
you,
You giving
here's
Meek
a
Mill
guy.
a run for his money.
Here's a guy that struggled in the community, stood up against giant corporations, and you talking bad about it.
Okay,
That's not right.
exactly. Exactly. Jesse Jackson, who was based out of Chicago, just like Elijah Muhammad, just like Barack Obama, just like Oprah Winfrey, just like uh Michael Jordan. They're all like placeholders, man. Like
Yeah.
the crime in the black community, the obsession with white supremacy. It's like these leaders are like promoting black people to be obsessed with white supremacy when in actuality there is such thing as racism. There is such thing as white supremacy. I also believe that is not the most dominant problem in our
What's wrong
environment,
with you?
in our community. I believe the dominant problem in our community is God and family. If they if they didn't promote being a celebrity or celebrity things like for example, you'll never see Al Sharpton promoting teacher of the year. But you will see him next to a rapper. You won't see him standing next to a mechanic, but you will see him
That's not true.
and wait,
That's
let me
not
finish.
true.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
In a car commercial. Now, if that mechanic was wrongfully done by a major corporation where they can financially benefit from, just like George Floyd, it man, that was a call to action. That was like a Democratic convention when George Floyd died. That wasn't a funeral. Them people didn't respect George Floyd when he was alive. Come on, man. It's
And this is
it's
just your opinion.
No, it's
Are
what
you
I
expressing
saw.
your opinion for the whole country?
It's what it's what I'm speaking, and I know they'll speak up in the comment section. George Floyd was not an honorable man. How he died, whew, man, listen. How he died, listen. See, the media didn't put out the whole video until I researched it on my own. Man, he was resisting. Them police officers were so patient with him for like 20, I don't know how long it was. It was over 10 minutes though. They were very patient when he got in the police car, got out the police car. Calm down. Put your hands behind your back. So I think if they would have told the whole story, but they didn't tell the whole story. Benjamin Crump, Al Sharpton, Maxine Waters, BLM, they jumped on the bandwagon and got all these financial tier money. Over $90 million went through BLM, and guess what? South Central is still the same. Worse. Chicago is worse. Harlem is worse.
But it didn't happen. It happened in Minnesota,
But the
right?
reaction was nationwide. No, the reaction was worldwide.
I know this, but when you look at the George Floyd situation, you can't justify it. What those cops did was wrong. They was wrong, and the jury convicted them.
Yeah, I would say, see, I'm torn now. See, because I've researched it. I'm torn. He had enough drugs in his body that would have killed the horse, right? And the autopsy said he died from a fentanyl overdose. His his the organs that produce oxygen for you to breathe was not the reason he died. That's what the autopsy said. And then
Did you get a copy of the autopsy, or are you reading something that somebody put out?
I'm reading something that someone put out. Yes,
Okay, so you can't,
but
so
but,
you
but I did
can't base
cross
on that.
reference. No, but I did cross reference. I absolutely did cross reference because I had nothing but time during COVID. So I did two or three cross references. Now I'm not dehumanizing his life. I'm not saying his life is worthless. By no means am I saying. I'm just being very. I'm cutting off all the fat and just tell me the truth. And
So, so you saying that Jesse Sharpton, Benjamin Crump, and all of them was wrong?
I didn't say they were wrong. They were opportunistic for selfish gain, pretending. Al Sharpton is pretending at this point. He's pretending. He's not a real activist.
Fred,
He's an
Sharpton done
ambulance
got a lot
chaser.
of things done in Brooklyn and uptown. Okay, Fred, you said Sharpton's pretending.
Yeah.
What have anybody you know uptown got done?
Well, I can't speak on. I'm not in Uptown locally every day, so I
So,
can't speak to that. I
so
only
you
can speak to
speaking
what.
on what you read in that California. So you did like the Hollywood charade. Sam all them clowns.
No, 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 no. I am
Friend, I
not.
told you.
I am not.
You,
He's an
you
FBI
got to
man.
speak
Listen,
about what you know,
the man.
not about what you read.
I'm gonna tell you what I do know. The man watched James Brown beat women. Beat women. The man watched. Man, the man literally watched James Brown beat women. And
You don't
then,
know that for a
well,
fact.
I do
Was you
know.
there?
No, no, let me talk. No, I know. It's well documented. I do know.
Fred, you can't go by
Man,
documents.
listen. Man,
Give
listen.
me documents not right.
Okay, well, well, check the 40 other documents then, and the first person accounts, and the
Fred,
women, or how about the
if you
multiple
know how
women?
I think,
How
if
about
I
the
if I ain't right there, it was somebody beating up a girl.
and
I ain't gonna say it. I'm
what?
just gonna say it is what it is. George Floyd, his murder was convicted. That's the bottom line. And what you saying, the verdict should be overturned?
I no no no. I think they should have an honest trial. I don't think in that climate he could have had an honest trial. The same way, see, I think the same way across the board. It's not because he's white. It's not because he's a police. It's not because he's black. It's like it's like a black man who doesn't live in Simi Valley, right? Having a trial in Simi Valley versus Simi Valley police officers as it pertains to Rodney King. I'm like it across the board. I'm not a guy at 47. Man, I was brainwashed in my 20s. So in my 20s, oh yeah, man. If OJ didn't do it, it's if OJ gets off, it's a referendum for all black people. I don't believe that at 47. I just believe in right and wrong is wrong. You know, um, I believe my good deeds will stand more
You
firm
looking
that
for
way.
Sugar Pete?
Who? Oh, you're
There's
not.
a whole bowl on the TV, Pete. Yeah, so bro, what I'm saying, when you have cases like George Floyd, Rodney King, what about all those cases that came before them?
I can't hear you.
That, like the Emmett Till,
You're muzzled.
the
You're muffled.
Remington King, with Ben Shaver, all them cases that came before. Do I think them guys is paying the price for what their forefathers did? Not saying that is right, but you don't have no respect for Ben Crump as a lawyer.
He's never tried a case. He's never gone to trial for these public cases.
So how you know he never tried to get you? How you
Huh?
know Ben Crump never tried to get you?
I'm. I watched it. I see it.
You know a lot about these guys more than you let them. Ben Crump is an icon in the black community. Not saying that it's fair, but he's no person something.
Yeah, I mean,
Person good things in the community.
man, I just don't think um an unfulfilled dinner at the White House and statues of George Floyd is his is
You
reparations.
know what? Let me say this thing. And being around all this stuff down to the year, I just stick to my game. The fight game is in this. Whatever them guys in politics can do, that's on them.
I can't hear
But
you. You're real muffled right now.
but I'm saying that Ben Crump, you don't think he's a good lawyer?
I've never seen him try a popular case. He's only gone civil.
So
I've
he's
never
a
seen him
civil
publicly
rights
try a
lawyer.
case. Major case. No, I've never seen it.
But he's a lawyer
And,
that
and
settles cases.
yeah,
He's
he
not a
works.
lawyer that tries to.
Yeah, he's the chosen one. Just like Gloria Alderette and now Busby and Ben Crump, they're the chosen ones. You know,
Gloria Audrey, she's crazy,
is
but
she
she's a good
crazy?
lawyer.
She doing the same thing Ben Crump doing,
But
settling
she's
out of
taking
court.
more women cases.
Settle. She ain't trying. She ain't going to trial, man. Who the hell wants to go to trial for 8 weeks, 10 weeks?
They want to sell out of court and get the money.
Hell yeah. And by the way, I want to finish my statement on Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton was an FBI informant. So for you to stand beside Al Sharpton, who was a
No,
man
hold
of,
it. I don't know that. I
I
don't
mean,
know
he
what he
admitted
was.
to it.
Now, here's what he admit to.
Man, come
He
on, dog.
admit of cutting deal FBI to shut down drug houses in Brooklyn. That's his job as a community actor to protect the community. I don't support that, but it is what it is, man. Don't throw me under the bus because you're trying to make a point.
Mm. Well, he claimed he was
Trying to
trying
throw
to
me
shut
under the
down
bus.
shut down the mafia. You know what I mean? Like, it's
I don't know none of this, man.
yeah, you do. See
I
now
don't know
you
nothing about it. I don't
see
know if
now
it
you
is
going
true.
in
I don't
hide
know.
now. See now you playing both sides of the street game now.
No, 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 no. You trying to tell me? See, that wouldn't want to make me stop dealing with you, bro. Because you try to tell me what I know.
Man, come on, man. You know Al Sharpton. I know 1% of Al Sharpton. You know 99%.
No, you don't know what I know. You assuming because he was in Don's office that I talk to him every day. That's
I didn't
what
say
you
you talk
assume.
to him every day. You said that's your man.
Yeah, he's my guy when it comes to my music connection, because he gave me a lot of music connections.
A lot of music connections.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he was in the music there. Yep, you're right.
so I got that connection through him. See, I didn't know all them groups that was open up for James Brown when he was with the Godfather. He knew all them old timers, Percy Sled and all of them. I met them through him.
Yeah,
I don't know what he did else, but the music business, he gave me a lot of connections.
yeah,
And then he was in Don's office every day.
yeah. And by no means am I supporting. I like informants, by the way. I want our streets cleaned up.
So now I don't know nothing about that. That ain't down with that. I ain't down with that rap and shit. But what I will say, Fred,
man, clean it up.
moving on, Fred, I don't want to get involved with no controversies, bro. I'm not gonna let you put me in no controversy. Whatever you believe, that's what Fred Barbershop Conversation believes. We are two sets.
Yeah, we two separate people. I just think Al Sharpton is not good for the
What
people,
do you mean,
man.
Pete?
He's
Right?
being he's controlled opposition. He's put up on.
So
He's intentionally. He's gotten permission to be on that pedestal.
I don't know. What are you talking about? I have the slightest idea.
This is what I believe. It's what I believe.
Okay, if that's what you believe. That's what you believe.
Yeah, that's all I'm telling you. What I believe.
So don't include me in that because I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is that you disrespecting Ben Crump, Sharpton, Maxine Waters, who's an icon, all the icon black figures we got today. You have disrespect them.
Well, you call it disrespect. I want to because I've never called them out their name. I would say accountability. I've never called Maxine Waters nothing but I don't like her. I think she's bad. I've never disrespected her. I've never talked about her wig or anything like that. That's what they do on social media. I don't do that. You know.
Well, Maxine Waters is an older woman now.
Hmm.
Been married to the same man for over 40 years.
Yeah,
I don't know
man.
if her husband's still living. I know a few years back he was sick. And 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 Fred, I think she's originally from Detroit,
She's not from L.A. No,
but she represents
she's from
LA,
St.
right?
Louis. She's from St. Louis.
Yeah. I know it's one of the Midwesters
I know she's from St. I believe she's from St. Louis.
because, matter of fact, her and late Butch Lewis was tight. I believe you guys she was St. Louis.
I believe it.
And because I know a couple of her nieces come out the same project that Michael Leon did. So
Yep, St. Louis, Missouri. Yep.
that's where I go. But what is she, 80 what?
I'll tell you right now. 1938.
1938?
Yeah.
So she's 80 what, man?
Man, she's not damn. 28. She'll be 90. So
In
she's
20.
87. She's too old to be in politics.
Why you see, there you go. Put the age on the number. Now, Fred, say this. You live to be 80 something.
I didn't say
And
she
your
wasn't
lovely
old enough to
daughter,
live.
hold it, say you live to be 80 something. And your lovely daughter, my God niece, goes to the Senate and stays 20 something years. And she's 65 or 66. how would you feel?
I,
Would
I
you
I
tell her
can't
to
hear
step
what you're
down?
saying. You're real muffled.
Would you tell you if your daughter was in the Senate for 25 or 30 years, would you tell her to step down?
Um, I would have the same sentiment in terms of age. Like you got to be vibrant. You got to go to the Boys and Girls Club, the YMCA, and after school program in 2 hours, in 3 hours. You can't do it in 2 months.
So, so,
Like
so you saying, because Maxine Waters is 87 years old,
yes,
you think she should come out the United States Senate?
absolutely, 100%.
But if her people keep sending her back, what is the problem? She must be doing a good job for her constituents.
Yeah, they keep voting her, so I'm not. Listen, th- man, you can vote wrong too. I like black people. 90%, 90%, 92% of
There
black
you
women
go.
voted for
You playing the
Kamala
race
Harris.
card.
There's
You
something
playing the
wrong with
race card, brother.
there is something wrong with 92% of black women voting one way. You don't think there's nothing wrong with that?
So I'm saying, if she doing a good job in her district,
Yeah,
why not send her back?
sure, sure. You know, yeah. South Central LA is phenomenal.
I
It's
don't
thriving.
know.
We're $1 billion over budget. We're thriving.
I don't know what she
Property
represents.
tax is about to go sky high.
I don't know nothing about California.
Uh-huh. I'm telling you, we're about to be $1
So
billion over budget.
so fair, you saying it's her fault?
Well, she's a representative,
She's representing on the on the on. She don't control the state budget.
but
The
she sends
people
federal
in
funding.
LA that y'all signed to Sacramento, they control the state budget.
No, I said she's in charge of federal funding.
So you don't think she's sending enough to LA?
Nah, man.
See, Fred, you chose to go out there. You can always go to Virginia and come back east.
You're absolutely right.
See, you chose to stay out there. You chose to bring your children up in that West Coast environment.
Right.
When, in my opinion, Virginia environment would be better for your children. You just love that Hollywood charade.
No, I'm locked in. Like I'm locked into.
You are not locked in because you're a New York guy, born and raised.
Yeah, I'm not going back to New York.
So why would you go back to New York? Is it because is your wife from the West Coast?
Yes.
Is it because her family?
That's part of
You
it.
don't want to.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I have my resources out here. So in terms of raising my kids, I'm in a great location for schools, resources, um, value of living. My standard of living is high, so it's.
For real, would it be cheaper to raise your children in Virginia, where your forefathers come from, than compromising to stay in California because your wife's parents is in California and your parents is on the East Coast?
Right.
Why couldn't it be a two-way street?
I like California. I don't want the bad weather. I don't want seasons. Um, I can take a little rain 10 to 15 times a year, and I'm good with that.
But you'd rather be in California than be in Virginia with your own family.
I
You rather
like to
be in
visit Virginia.
California. You
Um,
rather be in California with your in-laws.
yes,
So that telling me something that you don't. I don't know, but it sounds like you're more in the her family than you is in your family.
Absolutely not. I'm actually I'm fully financing our family reunion in August.
Well, well, friends,
I'm
because
bringing my family together for our first family reunion in 15 years. I'm single-handedly doing it myself
so why are you doing it in Virginia instead of town?
because that's where my family originated in Southampton. You know, I'll tell you, Nat Turner killed my slave master. That's why my surname is Peebles in Southampton.
So
My
you going
grandfather's
back where it all
my
started.
my grandfather's name is Curtis Peebles.
So you going back where it all started.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
So now, have your children ever been to Virginia?
Yes. Uh-huh.
So why it took you 15 years to put this together, Frank?
It's my turn. It's not. It hadn't taken me 15 years. You know how people get older, and now it's your turn. It's my generation's turn. I'm 47. They're in their 70s and their 80s now. So now it's my turn, and I can hold it for the next 20 years until someone else do it.
So so you gonna hold it down.
Absolutely. My
I got
grandfather
to
did
come
it.
down there and see how you put this thing together, man.
Yeah. I
I'm
like how you
coming to
tried to
me
put
and
me
you
into a
tight.
corner.
What I will say
Yes.
is that you don't think that Ben Crump and all of we go back
Yeah.
to Crump and Maxine now.
Uh-huh.
Now she's come out the Midwest. I don't really know where Ben Crump from. We know Sharpton is from Brooklyn. We know that Jesse Lewis Jackson, born in Greenville, South Carolina, he went to Sterling High School and he went to North Carolina A&T. So I know more about these guys than you think I know.
But
But
if I say that about, but
you don't think they
you see
afraid
how
of.
funny you are. See, if I say something
No,
like that,
I'm
you don't
saying
know
no. That's
what
what I
I
meant to
know.
say.
You don't know what
No,
I know.
what I meant to say. I don't know as much as people think I know. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, I know. I see.
That's what I meant to say.
I know. I know.
So, but I do know them when they was around the fights. I used to always take care of them when they was around the
Right.
fights in Vegas. And Don would bring them out for the fight
He's from North Carolina, Lumberton,
and put
North
them in.
Carolina,
Huh?
Lumberton, North Carolina.
Who Jesse?
No, Crump.
So hey, London, North Carolina. That's right on the border, South Carolina.
Mm.
So
He went to
where did he
South
go to South Carolina State?
Plantation High School. They got a city in Florida called Plantation, Florida. Come on, man.
Yeah, they do.
That's crazy.
Listen, now I don't know plantation. I know
I'm looking at
plantation.
it. He was. I'm looking at it on his bio.
He was born where?
He was born in Lumberton, North Carolina, near Fort Bragg, the oldest of 9 siblings. Crump grew up
Mhm.
in an extended family and was raised by his grandmother. His mother sent him to attend South Plantation High School in Plantation, Florida. Disgusting. He went to Florida State.
He went to Florida State.
Yeah.
What law school he went to?
Crump attended and received his bachelor's degree in criminal justice 1992 and his Juris Doctor and his doctorate. He went to Florida State, both.
I think Florida State's a good school.
Yeah, that's what they say. How would you know?
I've seen all of them went to prestigious schools
How would you know Florida State's a good school? Is it?
because I was associated with the quarterback and basketball player of the New York Knicks.
Is it something you
Some of my
know,
friends
or
are
is it
so-called
something you heard?
Charlie Ward.
Is it something you know, or is it something you heard?
Yeah.
It's something you heard.
Huh?
It's
No.
something you heard. Man, go get you some water, man.
No, I knew him real well because he was in the light in New York, and I know he went to Florida State. So why you saying something I heard?
I'm just reading, but I shouldn't believe it. Maybe he didn't go to Florida State because I shouldn't believe it.
You shouldn't believe it.
No, because it's something I
Well,
read. I didn't. I wasn't there.
you gotta believe what you want to believe. I don't believe you going to Virginia and all this until I get there and see you there.
Uh-huh.
So you can put it on it, but you know, you don't give these actors any credit. Just to get a lot of goods.
Yeah, they did some
You say
good.
just
For
to get more
sure, they
goods?
did some good. For sure. I just think that I think wanting the desire to associate yourself and live a glamorous lifestyle have succeeded our moral compass. And I think our leaders have done a great job at extracting God from our quality of life, from our goals. You know?
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Yes.
Do you think Ben Crump is doing a good job for the Shabazz family, for Malcolm's children? What do you think?
Hmm. That's a good question. Let's talk about that in the next video. I think that's a great question.
I know it's a good question. You don't want to answer the
Oh, I
question.
oh I do want to answer it. I was debating on whether we should start a new video or no. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was
Well,
thinking.
you can finish this one. Just carry on. We ain't gonna keep stopping
Well, I got
because
to. I got to title it.